Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Komarewulan. I'm from Faculty of Economics at University of Jakarta, majoring in management with concentration in marketing. Today, I'm going to present my proposal research with title The Influence of Electronic Word of Mouth and Brand Image on Purchase Intention with Brand Awareness as Intervening Study on Bittersweet by Nazla in Jakarta, DKI Jakarta area. But first of all, I would like to say thank you very much to Mr. Agung Krisnamurti Rifai, PSCMM, and Ms. Dewi Agustin Pratamasari, SAMSC, my lecturer who guide myself, and I can finish my proposal research until now. So I'm going to present 4 different introduction topic. The first one is background, the secondly formulation of the problem, and secondly purpose of research, and fourthly benefit of research. And this is the background of problem. In January 2021, the total number of active social media users in Indonesia was 170 million from 274.9 million, or equivalent to 61.8%. The most widely used social media platform in Indonesia are YouTube, WhatsApp, and third position is in Instagram. And based on a search that quote from the website www.statista.com 2021, it is said that the age of Instagram user in Indonesia start from 13 years old to over 65 years old. According to the founder and owner of Bittersweet by Nazla, Farid Bishir 2021 said that Instagram social media was useful to developing his business. According to Edward Tirtanata, CEO of Kopi Kenangan 2021, said that Kopi Kenangan used social media for marketing strategies, resulting in the increased sales up to 80% after using 100% of its online marketing budget. And according to Khairinsa 2021, taking and posting photos of food before eating, it has become a habit in today's society. The activities of taking photos before eating becomes a normal routine, like praying before eating. From that point, businessmen and also producer use social media such as Instagram to establish intensive communication anywhere and anytime to promote and improve their business. Based on search quote from www.pps.go.id 2021, economic growth in the second quarter of 2021, especially in the foods and beverage industry, have been increased by 21.58%. Public consumption in the second quarter of 2021 contribute a considerable increasing by occupying the secondly position after the transportation and warehousing industry. And in the current digital area, various products have been marketed on social media, especially Instagram, through the internet. One of the popular foods, this is dessert box. The dessert box is a cake which put in the transparent box for people who want to find information about recommendation dessert box, which is the best and liked by most people. They can look for it on the hashtag top and account featured on Instagram. And this is the latest dessert box brand. From the table above, it shows that Bittersweet by Nazla is the most popular dessert box followers on Instagram. And based on research from the website www.bittersweetbynazla.id 2021, Nazla Farid Bishir is the first businesswoman to make a popular dessert box by established Bittersweet by Nazla brand in 2017. When purchase intention appears, people will look for information related to the product they are going to buy to consider that product before making a purchase. Nowadays, consumers seek information before they make a purchase. Electronic word of mouth, brand image, and brand awareness are key components that influence purchase intention on social media networks. Therefore, companies must continue to innovate in carrying out various strategies to increase customer purchase intention. some consumer give bad reviews on Bittersweet by Nazla account on Instagram. It is caused by the consumer think that the types of dessert box that post on Instagram Bittersweet by Nazla fits on Instagram are less attractive and didn't look delicious. That even just looking at the made they feel nauseous, and from the phenomenon, it can be seen that customers have shown this interest in the dessert innovation that Bittersweet by Nazla. This phenomenon in role that customer is in establishing communication with other customer through electronic word of mouth or EWOM. Bad reviews in the Bittersweet by Nazla Instagram comment section will be considered by customer in their purchase intention of dessert box product. As a result of bad reviews from customer, it gives the impression for probable customer that Bittersweet by Nazla is an unattractive product and doesn't look delicious. So they might think that this brand is not recommended to be bought. This might impact on the Bittersweet by Nazla brand image. Brand awareness is one of the factors that can encourage and influence probable consumer purchase intention. Currently, there are many previous studies that examine the relationship between EWOM and brand image on purchase intention used to develop research model. Objects that commonly used in this study are smartphone, Graciola et al. 2020 and Putra et al. 2020, Tarik et al. 2017. Causal Resolanian et al. 2008, Social Network Service, CDQ et al. 2021, and also minimarket, supermarket, retail store, Graciola et al. 2020. Also, many research of EWOM and brand image on purchase intention have been carried out. There are not many studies that integrate brand awareness as an intervening in dessert box product like Bittersweet by Nazla, especially in DKI Jakarta region. Based on the background of the study that have been described, I think that is needed to conduct a study with the title The Effect of Electronic Word of Mouth and Brand Image on Purchase Intention with Brand Awareness as an intervening study on Bittersweet by Nazla in the DKI Jakarta area. And this is the formulation of the problem. The first one is, does EWOM affect brand awareness on Bittersweet by Nazla? Secondly, does brand image affect brand awareness on Bittersweet by Nazla? And thirdly, does brand awareness affect purchase intention on Bittersweet by Nazla? And the last but not the least, does brand image mediated by brand awareness affect purchase intention on Bittersweet by Nazla? And this is the purpose of research. The first one is to determine the effect of EWOM and brand awareness of Bittersweet by Nazla. Secondly, to determine the effect of brand image on brand awareness of Bittersweet by Nazla. And thirdly, to determine the effect of brand awareness on purchase intention of Bittersweet by Nazla. Last but not the least, to determine the effect of brand image mediated by brand awareness on purchase intention of Bittersweet by Nazla. And this is the benefit of research. Have two, and the first one is theoretical significance to support and compare the effect variable, and secondly, practical significance can be useful for business people in the food and beverage industry by providing an overview of variable which will have an impact on company revenue, so that company can play appropriate marketing strategies to attract potential company customer. And this is a review literature. The first one, theoretical basis. Secondly, relevant research. Thirdly, theoretical framework. And fourthly, hypothesis formulation. And this is the theoretical basis. Tarik et al. That EWOM is a development or innovation of word of mouth, in which EWOM is an information communication that occurs between recipients and communication that are non-commercial and relate to information a product brands up to companies via the internet. The dimension of EWOM, according to Hassan et al. 2020, are: the first one is EWOM credibility, the secondly EWOM quality, this thirdly EWOM quantity. The indicator of EWOM, according to Henrik Deurau et al. in Anggitasari and Wijaya. The first one is platform assistant. The secondly, venting negative feeling. Thirdly, concern for others consumer. Fourthly, extravision, positive self-enhancement. Fifthly, social benefit. Six, economic intensive. Seven, helping the company. And the last but not the least, advice seeking. And this is brand image. According to Kotler and Keller, brand image is the perception and belief about a brand as reflected in brand association in the minds of consumer. According to Wijaya, that the brand image dimension of have 5 dimension. The first one, identity, personality, association, behavior and attitude, and competence and benefit. According to Bauer et al. 2018, that there are indicator brand image as follow 3. The first one, strength, favorable and unique of brand association. According to Jalilvan and Samie 2012, that the brand image has several indicators. The first one, quality product, brand history, and the thirdly, product performance. And this is the brand awareness. According to Kotler and Keller, brand awareness is the ability of consumer to identify brands under different conditions as reflected by the recognition of brand or their memory performance. Indicator brand awareness, according to Satyadi et al. 2018, indicator of brand awareness consisting of the first one, unaware brands, secondly, brand recognition, thirdly, brand recall, and fourthly, top of mind. According to Graciola et al. 2020, that there are indicators in brand awareness consisting of the first one, packaging attribute, the secondly, consumer habit, and thirdly, perceived value. And this is about purchase intention. According to Kotler and Keller, said that purchase intention is a form of customer behavior in buying or choosing related products or brand for reason of experience used to the desire to consume the product. According to Jalilvan and Samie, 2012, said that purchase intention has several indicators. The first one, purchase intention and brand recommendation, and thirdly, the buyer's desire to buy the product or brand in the future. According to Erkan and Evan, that purchase intention has the following indicator. The first one, likely to buy in future, willingness to try, and the last but not the least, recommend to others. And this is the relevant research. The first one, the title, IWOM and brand awareness impact on consumer purchase intention, mediating role of brand, and the result which has a positive impact. And secondly, Ham LCD, Diana Elbas, the title is Electronic Word of Mouth Effect on Consumer Brand Attitude, Brand Image, and Purchase Intention, an empirical study in Egypt. And the result of research is has positive and significant impact. And this is about a theoretical framework, IWOM effect on brand awareness. Several various studies have shown that there is an effect of IWOM and on brand awareness in several contexts. The first one, Lugina and Agis 2050, Mari et al. 2090, Sultana Pasanta 2090, Sahrifa Isan 2080, Rahaja Dewaka 2012, Plit Tokpaya Yolpek 2021. Brand image effect on brand awareness based on previous research that brand image has a positive and significant effect on brand awareness. Gracier et al. 2012, Sabir et al. 2017, Zia et al. 2021. And brand awareness effect on purchase intention based on previous result that brand awareness has a positive effect on purchase intention. Plitokpai and Yoptek 2021, Sahid Hussain and Zafar 2070, Sharif et al. 2060, Maria et al. 2090, Nurlitaria et al. 2012. IWOM effect on purchase intention based on previous research that brand awareness has a positive effect on purchase intention. Nusair 2090, Serif et al. 2060, Yenus et al. 2060, Kazmi and Mahmud 2060, Kumar 2070, Sharif et al. 2060, Torik et al. 2070. This is reinforced by the findings of Jalil Van Ansami 2012 and Al-Said and Albas 2060, who expert a similar opinion. And this is brand image effect on purchase intention. Previous research said that brand image has a positive effect on purchase intention. Nusser 2090, Putra et al. 2020, Torlak et al. 2040, Aberden and Shamsul 2060, and Yunus et al. 2060. EWOM effect on brand image. Several previous research have shown that EWOM has a positive effect on brand image. Wong et al. 2017, Putra et al. 2020, Torlak et al. 2014, Nusser 2016, Kazmi and Mahmud 2016, Jalil Van Ansami 2012. Effect EWOM mediated by brand awareness on purchase intention. In another study, it was found that brand awareness and brand image have an impact on trust. Consumer have purchase intention after accessing EWOM information via internet, so EWOM has direct effect on trust. According to Sultana and Pasanta 2019, conclude that EWOM has an influence on purchase intention, where brand awareness and trust are connected with purchase intention on social media user. And this is effect of brand image mediated by brand awareness on purchase intention. In addition, according to Graciolo et al. 2020, the moderating effect of brand awareness is variable that affect the relationship between brand image and purchase intention. When store format moderator is inserted between the relationship between brand image and brand awareness in many retail store and supermarket. And this is the theoretical framework. And this is the hypothesis formulation. The first one is EWOM has a positive and significant effect on brand awareness. Brand image has, secondly, brand image has a positive and significant effect on brand awareness. And thirdly, brand awareness has a positive and significant effect on purchase intention. And the last but not the least, brand image mediated by brand awareness on purchase intention has a positive and significant effect. And this is a review of literature. The first one is place and time of research. Secondly, research method, and thirdly, population and sample. Fourthly, measuring scale. Fifthly, data collection technique and variable operation. And the last but not the least, data analysis techniques. And the first one is place. DKI Jakarta use Google Form through online media, WhatsApp, Line, Telegram, and etc. And the secondly time, February 2022 until April 2022. And this is quantitative method. The first one is survey using a questionnaire, instrument updated Bittersweet by Nazla, social media followers, and population Bittersweet by Nazla Instagram followers who know Bittersweet by Nazla product and live in the DKI Jakarta area. Method use non-probability sampling technique and using purposive sampling. The sample 200 respondents with the following criteria. And this is the measuring scale. In the questionnaire, the measuring scale that used is the like scale. Answer criteria: strongly agree, don't agree, quite agree, agree, strongly agree. And this is based on Sugiono 2017. And this is data collection technique. The first one is using primary data and using survey method, and the last using questionnaire online. This is the variable operation. The first one is a variable independent, use electronic word on mount, the X1, and brand image is S2. And the variable independent using purchase intention and variable independent using brand awareness. And this is about data analysis technique. Research use SPSS software version 23 and structural equation model data analysis using Listel software version 8.8 to process and analyze research data. The first one, the speed analyze. validity test, reliability test, direct and indirect effect test, model fit test, and the last but not the least, hypothesis test. And this is about descriptive analysis. According to Sugiono, 2017 said that descriptive analysis or a statistic method that used to analyze data by describing the data that has been collected as it is, without intending to make conclusion that it apply to the public or generalization. Validity test, according to Ghazali, 2016, the criteria for evaluating the validity test are using a significant level of 0.05, namely if R count bigger R table than it is declared valid. Meanwhile, if count smaller R table than it is declared invalid. And this is a reliability test. To measure reliability, Cronbach alpha statistical test was used. A variable is said to be reliable if it gives Cronbach alpha value bigger 0.70, Ghazali 2016. And this is a direct and indirect effect test. Assumption that need to be considered in PET analysis are: the first one is the relationship between variables must be linear and additive. Secondly, all residual variables have a correlation with each other. And thirdly, the pattern of the relationship between variable is recursive. And fourthly, the measurement scale of all variables is at least an interval. And this is about model fit test. The goodness of fit indicates chi-square, ACPI, GFI, RSMEA, DF, GFI, probability, TLI, and the last but the least, hypothesis test. The relationship between variables that have t-values bigger 1.96 can be said to be significant. The result of the test show effective on alternative hypothesis, which is if the significant probability is less than 5%, then the alternative hypothesis is accepted. Meanwhile, if the significant probability is more than 5%, then the alternative hypothesis is rejected. Okay, so I think that's all for me. Thank you very much, all of you helped me for my presentation. Good afternoon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.